Life is short, but most people spend it like they have infinite time. We live like our days are limitless. But the truth, the average human life spans just 30,000 days. That's it. If you're 30, you've already used up over 11,000 of them. Gone. Permanently. We keep saying, I'll get to it someday. But someday is a lie. It lulls you into thinking you have forever. The clock's ticking whether you notice or not. In the video, you're going to discover tools that don't just help you manage time. They help you actually live it. This isn't fluff. You won't hear the usual wake up early routines. What you're about to learn is how your brain distorts time, why your days blur together, and what you can do today to stretch time and fill it with meaning. Chapter 1. Time. Perception and psychology. Your brain doesn't tell time like a clock. It tells time through experiences. Remember being a kid? A summer break felt like forever. One day could stretch endlessly. Now, a whole year disappears in a blink. This isn't your imagination. It's how your brain logs time, by encoding new experiences. When everything is familiar, same morning routine, same food, same shows, your brain stops paying attention. Days blend together. You stop recording life. This is called time blindness. But there's a fix. Do new things. Change your routine. Take a different route to work. Try a hobby. Talk to someone unexpected. Every novel experience slows down your perception of time because your brain wakes up. And here's a trap to avoid. We overestimate what we can do in a day, but wildly underestimate what we can do in a year. That's why goals fail. Not because they're too big, but because we expect results too fast. Chapter 2. Priority management. Being busy isn't the same as being effective. We fill our calendars with to-dos that feel urgent, but not meaningful. Here's a simple lens: the deathbed test. If you were 90 reflecting on your life, would that email or late-night spreadsheet matter? Or would you remember the dinner you skipped with family? This is how clarity is born, not from hustle, but from perspective. The truth is, successful people don't do more. They do less, but the right things. Try this. Write down everything you want to achieve. Now circle the top 3. The rest? That's your don't-do list. It's not about laziness, it's about focus. Think of priorities like compound interest. Small, consistent effort in the right direction grows over time. But beware of the biggest drain: distractions, notifications, pointless meetings, social media loops. They rob you of energy without your consent. The solution? Ruthlessly eliminate what doesn't serve you. Your time is your life. Guard it like treasure. Chapter 3. Relationship dynamics. Relationships don't thrive on grand gestures. They grow through tiny, consistent actions. Every interaction is either a deposit or a withdrawal. A thoughtful message equals deposit. Ghosting for weeks equals withdrawal. Here's the mistake. Thinking occasional effort makes up for daily absence. But like a bank, you can't withdraw what you haven't deposited. People think gifts matter most, but it's the small things, remembering a detail, checking in without a reason, being there in silence, that build trust. Even casual relationships matter. Those random acquaintances? They're often your bridge to new opportunities and ideas. And here's a twist. Shared struggles bond people more than shared fun. If you want a relationship to deepen, walk through fire together, not just sunshine. Giving time to others doesn't deplete you. It expands your sense of time. That's the paradox. In giving, we feel richer. Chapter 4. Career and purpose. Your best career move? Step outside your comfort zone. Just one notch. That's where the real growth hides. Too many people optimize for money too early. But early career years should be about collecting skills, not paychecks. Every new skill is a lottery ticket for future freedom. Forget the latter. Modern careers aren't linear. They're like jungle gyms. Sometimes sideways, sometimes a step back, but always building something unique. Comfort can be dangerous. Stay in a job too long, and you risk rotting instead of growing. Here's a hack. Notice what you procrastinate with. Your side distractions? They often hint at what you're actually passionate about. Use that procrastination energy. Redirect it. Turn it into learning, creating, experimenting. Comfort zones don't just limit your income. They limit your imagination. Chapter 5. Health and Vitality. Health isn't just about how long you live. It's about how alive you feel each day. Would you rather have 8 energized hours or 12 foggy, sluggish ones? Energy isn't a luxury. It's the foundation. Sleep is your brain's secret weapon. Without it, your thinking is cloudy, your mood tanks, and your willpower disappears. And here's a strange truth. You are two people. Morning, you set goals. Evening, you breaks them. Design your routines with both in mind. You don't need a gym to feel better. Tiny moves throughout the day, 10 push-ups, a short walk, a few stretches, compound over time. Movement creates momentum. When your body shifts, your mind follows. Being healthy isn't about perfection. It's about protecting your energy so you can show up fully for what matters. Chapter 6. Learning and Growth. The fastest way to learn something? Try teaching it, even if you're still figuring it out. Struggling through a concept makes you a more relatable teacher than a polished expert. Your brain doesn't just absorb facts, it craves meaning. And stories, especially biographies, are concentrated doses of wisdom. Want to skip years of trial and error? Study the lives of people who've already made the mistakes. And here's a secret most miss. Don't try to master everything. Stay intentionally bad at some things so you can go deep on what matters. Constraints are not obstacles. They're creative fuel. Less time, less money. Good. You'll find smarter solutions. Smart learners don't just ask how to do this. They also ask, is this even worth doing? Sometimes growth means quitting the wrong thing faster. Chapter 7. Emotional Intelligence. Emotions feel endless. But here's the science. Most emotional reactions chemically last only 90 seconds. Everything after that? It's a mental replay. You may not control the first wave of emotion, but you do control whether you ride it out or feed it longer. This is your real superpower. Not suppressing emotions, but navigating them with awareness. Staying calm under stress isn't weakness. It's earned trust. It's why some people lead and others follow. And here's a misunderstood skill. Vulnerability. Not oversharing, but showing enough honesty to build real connection. Avoiding hard conversations feels safe now, but costly later. Unspoken issues grow heavier with time. Think of gratitude like invisible currency. If you don't express it, it's like leaving value locked in a vault. Use it. Give it. Let people know. Chapter 8. Financial Wisdom. Money isn't just about numbers, it's about freedom. More income doesn't always mean more life. In fact, it often means the opposite. More maintenance, more pressure, more obligations. That luxury car? It comes with longer commutes and bigger repair bills. That dream home? It demands more time than you expect. This is lifestyle inflation, the treadmill that makes you run faster to stay in the same place. Instead, measure wealth by time freedom. Would you rather make $100,000 working 80 hours a week or $70,000 working 30 hours a week? The real currency? Your time, your energy, your attention? Here's a mindset shift. Rent objects. Buy experiences. Things fade. Memories grow more valuable with time. And the most powerful financial habit? Margins. Living below your means gives you breathing room. That room becomes opportunity space. It's not about being cheap. It's about buying yourself flexibility, choice, and peace. Chapter 9. Creative Living. Creativity isn't lightning in a bottle. It's water from a faucet. At first, it sputters with rust. Bad ideas, awkward attempts. But you have to keep turning the handle. The clean flow only comes after the mess. Waiting for the perfect idea is a trap. Start messy. Sort it out later. Want more creativity? Add constraints. Too many choices paralyze us. But with fewer options, your brain gets resourceful. Think of Shakespeare, limited to rhythm and rhyme, and yet timeless. Stop trying to create and judge at the same time. Create freely. Critique later. Document everything. Track your process. See your progress. That ugly first draft? It's proof you're growing. Your edge isn't in being the best, it's in combining skills no one else has. That odd combo? That's your unique power. Chapter 10. Personal Energy. You can't manage time without managing energy. You might have 10 hours free, but if you're drained, none of it matters. Start by auditing your energy. What fuels you? What drains you? That morning walk might be more valuable than 2 hours of sluggish work. That one toxic relationship? It might be costing you clarity and confidence. Willpower fades. Smart people don't rely on it. They design their environment. Make good choices easy. Make bad choices hard. Every small decision, what to wear, what to eat, eats energy. That's why some of the most productive people reduce decision fatigue. Same outfit, same breakfast, fewer choices. Here's a sneaky hack: strategic incompetence. Be deliberately bad at things that don't matter. People will stop asking you to do them, freeing you to focus on what you do best. And remember, rest isn't a break from productivity. It's where your productivity is born. Chapter 11. Social Capital. Success isn't just what you know. It's who you trust and who trusts you. But don't confuse connections with relationships. Real connection equals time plus vulnerability plus shared experiences. You can't fake that formula. Networking isn't about collecting, it's about connecting. The best connectors? They're matchmakers. They introduce people without needing anything in return. Friendships aren't built in emergencies. They're grown in the ordinary. Random texts, birthday messages, shared stories. Think of your community like a garden. Small, consistent acts. Water it regularly. Don't wait for a crisis to start planting. If you want support when you need it, start building it before you need it. Chapter 12. Mental models. Mental models are shortcuts your brain uses to make sense of the world. But be careful. The map is not the territory. Your models are simplified. Reality is complex. That's why it's dangerous to rely on a single way of thinking. Smart people collect perspectives. They question the obvious. Practice second-order thinking. Not just what will happen, but what happens after that. It's how you avoid hidden consequences and bad decisions. And here's a powerful shift. Stop only asking, how do I fix this? Also ask, am I causing this? Sometimes the best solution is subtraction, not adding more, but removing the root problem. Knowledge is information. Understanding is transformation. You want both. Chapter 13. Life Design. Your life isn't something you find. It's something you build. Stop planning endlessly. Start testing. Try something for a week. Reflect. Adjust. You can't think your way into clarity. You have to act your way into it. Most people use society's scorecard: money, status, possessions. But what if you picked your own? Time with loved ones. Creative flow. Helping others. Freedom. Design a life based on your values. Run monthly reviews. Don't wait for annual regrets. Tiny tweaks lead to big changes. Change one habit, one relationship, one belief. Momentum begins with one intentional step. Conclusion. Time isn't waiting. Whether you use it or waste it, the clock keeps moving. The ideas you've read, from time psychology to energy protection, from financial discipline to social bonds, aren't isolated hacks. They're interconnected parts of a life well lived. You don't need a total overhaul. Just start with one idea. Test it. Own it. Let it shift your direction. Because the best time to start living fully isn't someday, it's today.